Good morning, everyone. It is another beautiful morning. I'm coming up out of Unicoi Gap, and boy, trail has been pretty steep and rugged today. I've been out for about an hour and a half. I've got about 3 miles under me this morning. Boy, it's a beautiful day. Haven't really looked at the terrain today. It's going to be similar to yesterday, I know, though. Some steady ups and downs. Today I'm headed towards High Gap Shelter. That's the goal. I will reevaluate that at Trey Mountain shelter, see how my legs are feeling. Out here on the trail, it's important to listen to your body. So important. I started out with a goal of 10 to 12 miles per day, which is a common goal as I understand it, when you first start the AT. Some even have a goal of 8 to 10, again, which is totally respectable. The most important thing is listen to your body. Our body and our will is what's going to get us through this. And so it's important that we respect our body, take care of it, feed it, rest it, and listen to it, because overexertion can lead to injury. So training leading up to this was very important for me. As I stop, because I'm listening to my body. But I'm not the measure of what someone should be using for a pace. I'm only a measurement against myself, because that's how I'm evaluating myself and staying in tune with my body and how I'm feeling. That being said, I am glad that I put in the time training up for this. But as I said, each day is a new day. And today, as always, I'm going to evaluate how I feel. Had a great stay last night at the Blue Mountain Shelter. Had a great group of backpackers that stayed there last night. Andrew and Emma and Lulu and Alexa, Crocs and Big Mike were there. It was a really good stay. Oh, and Hat Trick was there as well. Anyway, it is shaping up to be another beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to enjoying this journey. Today's day 5, and welcome to today's walk. I'm Brix. And there she is. First view of the morning. Here's my office today. You know, it's funny. A lot of videos I've seen of the Appalachian Trail always captures the smooth trail portions, but this is what a lot of the latter part of yesterday and so far today has kind of been in terms of the uphills and downhills. Apologize if there's any shakiness in the camera. I am going down pretty steep grade, lots of little rock boulders. I'm kind of going slow, watching my footing, especially in these areas. Definitely don't want to go too fast and careless and reckless and hurt myself. I'm definitely faster on the uphills than on the downhills because the impact on your knees and ankles going downhill, in my opinion, is significantly more stressful than going uphill. And so again, respecting the body, making sure I'm giving myself the best opportunity to take that next step. Anyway, wanted to share a little bit of what the rough terrain actually looks like. So I am 4 miles into the day. Good time for second breakfast. Second breakfast today is some macadamia nut, keto nut butter. 300 calories, 31 grams of fat. Just exactly what I need. Fuel is important out here. I try to take a break about a fourth into my day, so I'm going a little over 15 miles today. So 4 miles is about the 25% mark. Good. This is where I will typically drink some water, have a second breakfast, get some more calories in me, do some stretching and some rotations, keep myself loose, and then head back out. This is typically no more than a 15-minute break. But man, it has been a beautiful couple of days. I haven't seen the weather outlook. I do understand that we have this weather now for at least a couple more days, and I am so glad for it. All right, coming out of the hill into Indian Grave Gap. This is a good milestone because the gaps are typically identified by signs along the trail. You can kind of know where they are in terms of distance, but it generally means that you're about to hit another uphill. And there it is. Look at that tree. I bet something lives in that. Boy, you could fit a whole person in there. Hey there, little birdie. Hey there. I'd feed you, but I'm not going to stop and take off my pack. I'm going to find a little bug in there. Just coming off of Trey Mountain, passed the summit just a little while ago, and there's not a large amount of space at the summit, and there was someone there enjoying a quiet, peaceful moment, so I decided to let them be. But starting to see my first signs of wildlife, which is nice. I've seen a couple of different birds, different species of birds actually. Tried taking a little video of one, but it was shy, hiding in the bushes. Actually, it was digging up leaves looking for insects, undoubtedly. It feels like it's gotten up into well above the 60s today. That sun certainly does feel good. If I can look here. Well, my thermometer says 55, the thermometer on my pack. But when that sun's on you, it definitely feels warmer. Just had lunch, made it up and over Trey Mountain shelter, and it was a good time. A little over halfway to Deep Gap shelter, about 6 more miles to go. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. Had a good lunch. The power of food when you're walking this many miles a day, not only does it just fuel your body, but man, it picks up the spirits as well. Had a little bit of tortilla with peanut butter and honey. Had some good water. Took off my shoes and just let the sun hit them. Propped them up on a log, but you could see the salt on my feet, and boy, as soon as I took my socks off, the flies were on them like nothing. Salt is really precious out here. There's a lack of it. You know, that's everyone talks about mice in shelters because of their need for food, but mice in shelters will also chew on your shoes, chew on your shirts, your socks, your shorts, really anything that has salt in it from your sweat. Your backpack even has that salt ingrained in it. So helpful hint whenever you're in a shelter, it's best to, you know, suspend your backpack and all of those kind of items from a rafter or something like that. You can use your bear cord for your bear bag if you're at a place that has bear cables and you don't need to use the cord for your bear bag if you have one, or just any kind of cord. But yeah, anyway, got some smooth up and downs, it looks like, for a couple of miles, and then about 1,000 foot elevation gain before I get to Deep Gap shelter. I'll go up and over another big hill. I'm not sure the name of it right now. I looked at it on the guide during my lunch break, but anyway, very good day. This is the view from Kelly Knob. This was the hardest climb today. 1,400 feet of elevation over 1 mile. Pretty much straight up, no switchbacks. It was pretty challenging, but man, that is beautiful. Well worth it. That makes the whole climb worth it right there. We've got about a mile left to Deep Gap shelter. can't wait to get off my feet. Well, everybody, it is hiker midnight, which means it is dark and it's time for everyone to quiet down so that everyone can get to sleep. I'm at the Deep Gap shelter, probably about, I would say, rough guess, 15 to 20 backpackers here tonight. Good crowd, really nice evening, getting to socialize a bit with all the other backpackers. It was a good day, total of 15.5 miles today. And I have a short 3.4 mile day. Tomorrow I'm going to hike to Dix Creek, and then I will shuttle or road walk into Hostel Around the Bend for my first scheduled rest, albeit a day ahead of schedule, which I'm happy about. I'm also happy that I'm only about 13 miles from North Carolina, so I'm very close to knocking out my first state. Terrific day, lots of ups and downs. My body is doing well, and I am still blessed and enjoying this time that I have on the Appalachian Trail. It's truly the experience of a lifetime. Good night, everybody.